Hello everyone, my name is Griffin, and this is Stitchin with the Griffin number 57, I believe. Trying to get comfortable in my chair here. If you're new here, welcome. My channel is predominantly about all the fiber art that I know how to do and that I'm learning how to do. This playlist here is a Flosstube playlist. It is all about my cross stitching, my embroidery, and my hand sewing. Right now it's just cross stitching. My embroidery project is still in timeout. I will get to that, I promise. I don't like having unfinished stuff, so if I can help it. Okay, sorry, I've got a little bit of a cold here. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and thank you to everyone for choosing to spend some time with me today. For those of you who are new, these videos are never very long, usually about 30 minutes or so. I say that every time, but just to assure you, you're not going to be needing to take a huge chunk out, commit to a huge chunk of time. Not that that's bad, I love watching hour-long videos, but I just don't have the content for it. Don't really have the time for it. And so yeah, these are unedited for those of you who are new. I don't have the ability. I am, as you see me, just down and dirty and raw. But anyway, so again, thank you for being here, returning subscribers. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate every single one of you. We are up to 94 subscribers. It's proving that I am some people's cup of tea, and I appreciate that. Cup of tea, cup of coffee, tall glass of whiskey, whatever you want. But yeah, so let's go on. Let's move on to what you're here for. First one is by Modern Folk Embroidery. Jacob DeGraff is the designer. He's the head honcho over there. It's called Let's Be Kind. His was originally done red on white. I am doing mine blue on yellow. And so this is Let's Be Kind. It's being done on yellow Submarine by Stitchman Darcy. And the last time you saw it, I had just done this top part here, so I added on the Let's Be Kind part, and that is looking fabulous. This is a satin from DMC, a satin blue. It is almost as bad as working with metallic, except it doesn't break, it doesn't snap, it just kind of feathers, and then you have to really work with it to get it done. I would suggest, I don't have any, but thread wax might help to control the feathering on there, so you can use more of the thread. That is that. The lettering is really good on here. I mean, it's pretty simple. It didn't take me much, one session. I don't count my stitches, so I have no idea how many stitches I've done, but I don't think this is a whole lot. It does take some time with this one because you have to count to get everything spaced right, but I do think that's great. And the yellow is, this light does not do justice for this yellow. I mean, this is beautiful yellow. Stitchman is shipping to the United States. He is still shipping to the United States. So for those of you who would like to get hand-dyed fabric from him, no, he's not sponsoring this video. I just happen to love his stuff. I'm glad I took the chance. I asked him for a color suggestion. He said the yellow. I'm sure he was just pushing it because it wasn't selling a whole lot, but I don't know why, because this yellow is beautiful. The fabric is great. I have not had I stitch in hand most of the time. I just started using this, and the only reason why I'm using the hoop is because I plan on finishing it in the hoop. I'm going to take it out, paint it, and then put it back. And this is actually the hoop. This is a 5-inch hoop. Yeah, this is a 5-inch hoop to give you scale. This is an 18 count Aida in the yellow submarine. I'm doing it 2/1 in the DMC, but this shows you how big on the 18 count this ends up being. Takes 5-inch hoop. So I'll be finishing in that. But I don't know if you can't see it. There's no fraying. No fraying at all. And these are not serged. These edges are just cut. They're not serged. There's a tiny bit of fraying right up in the top. But I think that's more from the cut than from me handling it. There's a really clean side. I don't know if you can see that. But it's thicker, it's a little stiff, but I mean, I love this stuff. I do. I plan on hopefully when I get paid and I have the money, I will be ordering 2 fabrics from him. 2 pieces of fabric. They're going to be 18 count because I prefer stitching anywhere between 16 and 18 count Aida. I have tried linen, don't really like it that much. But what I want to get from him, and what I'd like to get from him, is his Clockwork Orange. And I never thought I would be stitching on orange. However, I found a nice, cute little Halloween stitch I want to do. And I usually don't do cute, but this is pretty nice. And it is a design by Darcy. And yes, Stitchman Darcy dyes his own fabric. He designs a lot of things himself. He is a movie buff. He loves Poe. But you know, he's a big movie buff, so a lot of his, like Clockwork Orange, a lot of his stuff is related to movies. He has a full coverage for Jimmy Stewart's face. He has one for I think it's Gary Cooper or Cary Grant, one of those two. And he might have Jack Nicholls when he was young. I'm not sure. I know there's 3 faces. He's done some quotes from Die Hard. He has done some quotes from Dolly, the painter, Dolly. He's done some quotes from Edgar Allan Poe. He's got some great stuff that looks fun. So I got his red rum, and that's why I want to get the other color. I'm thinking the True Grit, which is like a gray, but then he has another gray that I can't remember the name of right off the top of my head. But I'll get one of those two. He is doing linen in his Etsy shop. These are all in an Etsy shop right now. And he is doing linen in his Etsy shop. It's just 32 count from what I've seen. But if you like 32 count linen, he's your man. And trying to think, which is hard for me. If you see any steam, just look away. But I want to get those two. And he's only raised the shipping price $2.50 USD / Canadian. I think we're roughly the same as far as money goes. I think Canada uses dollars too. I don't know. I think so. I always use the US currency when encountering Canadian or foreign shops. I always choose the USD so I don't mess up. But anyway, so fantastic news, because I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to get any of his fabric for a while because of the tariffs. Don't get me started on that. We're not talking politics, but Darcy, I'm right there with you as far as your views on it. But yeah, so that's a good part, and that was that was this. That's all I have to say on that today. Next week, or not next week, but the next time I work on it, I will be finishing it. I will be working on this plate. And I already have a chart pattern, a chart project for this side. It's going to be a tree in the sampler style, Dutch style. I think it's a sampler style tree. I don't know why I'm doing a tree, but I'm going to be doing a tree. It's going to be in Gentle Arts threads that I've already purchased. I just need to finish this before I work on this. And I don't know if I'll be hooping this one. That sounds funny. Putting this one in a hoop or not. I haven't decided yet. Hoop finishes. This is going to be my first one. I've never finished anything in a hoop before. So that will be that. Now, let me get my thing. The second one, my second project. For those of you who are new, let me explain what's going on. I have four projects on the go. 4 whips, works in progress. I work on 2 one week, and then I swap and do the other 2 the next week. It works best for me in my little pea brain here. I'm ADD and I can't say reformed monogamous stitcher, because there's nothing wrong with being a monogamous stitcher, but I am no longer a monogamous stitcher. But this helps me to not feel overwhelmed, and it helps me to actually get things done. I love cross stitching. I cross stitch a tad bit faster than other people, but not as fast as some. I also don't have the time to sit and really cross stitch except on my days off. So, and even then I have things I have to do. So let me show you this. This is what it was the last time you folks saw it, if I can pull it up. This is the Magic of Books by Charting Creations. It is a full coverage, and I should have, let me edit that real quick, because you don't need to see some of that part. There we go. Okay, now let me see if I can go find it. Where'd it go? Oh dear. Okay. I don't know where it went. Please talk amongst yourselves. There it goes. Alright. So this is Charting Creations. This is just the area where that I've been working on. This is page 3 of Charting Creations, The Magic of Books. It is a full coverage. It's being done on 16 count natural Aida, 2/1 full cross. Just the other one is also 2/1 full cross. But that's where I was last time, and I am very pleased with how much I was able to get done. I'm doing one color at a time, and then doing all the colors in that section. And pardon me, you did not see that, because this is going to be this is sticky, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. Okay, can you see that? Alright, let's get over here. So the lighting is just not good today. It's very bright and sunny outside, but that's where I am. I finished the one color, and so it brought out this moth, a little bit of that moth there, and whatever that is. That might be a baby moth, little bitty moth. I am currently working on another color, and as you can see, I don't have a lot left before I finish that. And there's another moth, I believe, right here underneath there. So as I go along, I will be doing more and uncovering more of the moths. Once all of the background is done and it's just the moths left, then I will do the moths and finish them. and then that will be page 3 done. I began this January 1st of this year, actually New Year's Eve. So this is one of my New Year's Eve starts and one of my focus pieces for the year. So yes, it is actually looking quite lovely. And I don't know how many stitches, because as I said, I don't count them. I have no idea how many is there, but it's quite a lot. 1, 2, 3, skip a few, lots, as Brock likes to say. Oop. And just lost my needle. It has gone the way of the dodo bird. That's alright, I have 2 needles over here, so I will just swap out. There we go. Fantastic. Put this down here. Next week, the next time you see me, and let me pull it up, I have 2, and I don't know what I did. Oh, haha! Huzzah! It's right here. Okay. So the next time you see me, pull it up, you will be seeing my progress as such that it is. Where did it go? Okay. My progress on Medicine and Poison by the Witchy Stitcher. And I do have a link below for her website where you can get this. And she also has a book out, which I got the, I will show you in a minute, I got the ebook form. But this is what I'm working on. It's called Medicine and Poison. The difference between medicine and poison is the dose. But it is really great, especially for this Halloween season. I just started up at the top, and then I'm going to work my way over to here and just start doing the pages. I just wanted to do the top, the very top. Oh, you can't see that. Yeah, that very top part to get an idea of, you know, to get something to, what am I saying? What am I trying to say? Can't think of what it was. Something to, I guess use as like a landmark, something to count off of, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, those of you who are stitchers. Sometimes you need that. Now, I got this on Kindle, so give me a minute to try to find where it went, because it's trying to open my last book. I finally finished the book I was reading. Okay. Can you see that? That is her book. Well, nope. That's the front of the book. No, that's one of the projects in her book. That's the project I want to do from her book. Give me a minute. I like Kindle and the way it does this, but you know, sometimes I just want it to go to the front of the book and not to where I last did it. But there's a lot of pages in this book. She's got a lot of great chapters on for beginning stitchers. Talks about fabric, dyeing, needles, threads, how to read a chart, all that. How to actually do some stitches, some basic stitches, some, you know, just, if you're a beginner, you're going to learn a lot from her. You're going to be off and running. And she has the cutest little pictures in here and designs. And I'm so sorry. I'm just, can't go any faster than this. And I'm trying to get to the front of the page. And I don't know how to use Kindle. I just, you know, okay. There you go. See that? There's the front of her book. And I'll be doing the haunted house when it comes time. But she's got a couple of bookmarks I also want to do. So that's hers, and that retro cat is cool too. Ow. But yeah, so I will be doing Medicine and Poison. You'll see that in the next video. Hopefully I will be able to, I'm doing it on 14 count black Aida, so, which is what's called for, using the called for DMC floss. The Witchy Stitcher likes using DMC floss, which is great. But because it is 14 count, I should be able to finish that top and then start on the left side and get some work done. I doubt I'm going to get the whole page done on my, you know, when I have a chance to stitch, but I will get some of it done. So, and now the other project that I will be working on is going to be Cardinal points. I am still on page 4, but I finished all of the, I can't say all because I didn't do the, I haven't done the dragonfly yet, but once it's done, I can move into this middle area, and this will be done, those 3 will be done, and the words will be done. So there's not much left. But sometimes these guys take a while because I'm constantly having to change colors. With the grapes, it shouldn't be that much of a color change. But we'll see with these 2 and then getting the words done. That is also one of my New Year's new starts. No, it wasn't a New Year new start. I forget when I started it. But I started it because Sarah, the Northwood Stitcher, had a sow going. She hasn't touched hers in a while. Shame on you, Sarah. Hello, dear. But I'm still moving forward with mine because I'm just enamored with it. I'm just, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Once I'm done with this, I have other bigger projects to do. Because I like having 2. That is not a full coverage. It's just a large piece. But I am starting to see the appeal of some samplers, not all of them, but some samplers. And I am not going to do another one this year, but I do have some other large projects. However, because it is getting late in the year, and depending on exactly when I finish that one, I'm going to barely make it to the end of the year with that one. Starting next year, I'll have some other projects that I'll be doing. But eventually, I will do another sampler from Long Dog Sampler, because this is a Long Dog Sampler. The artist, designer is Julia Line. But it is a Long Dog Sampler. This one is just put out by the Gentle Arts, and it uses the Gentle Arts threads. I went on to their website, and they have one called Sansui. I want to say that's how it's called. And it looks to be a single color sampler. I'm not worried about size right now, but it is something that I'm considering doing. There's a couple other ones that I have bookmarked as well to do, but not sure about those either. I do have a sampler I need to finish. That's not actually a stitch. It was the Mystery Stitch Along 2022 for Fox and Rabbit, and it's still not done 3 years later. There's not much left to do. It's just getting it done. So I'll be working on that next year. You will see that return. I think I showed it briefly earlier in the year when I was trying to work on it, and then I just put it away again. But yeah, so those are plans for the new year. Another stitching related thing I need to tell you is on the 22nd I will be live streaming. I have asked for that day off, and even if I don't get that day off, I'm still not going in. They know this. I I will be live streaming. I will be doing it noon U.S. Central Time. And if you can make it, I would love it. I will stream as long as my back will let me sit in this chair, as long as I have people to talk to and stuff to talk about. I do not know what I'm going to talk about. It's going to be cross stitch, it's going to be crochet, it's going to be some beading, probably some things that I'm adding to the copy shop. And the copy shop is linked below. It's not doing well, but that's how these things go, you know. Hopefully, you know, you'll just at least go and look at what I have in there. Maybe make some tactful comments and suggestions. Yeah. As far as this video goes, please like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, whatever you want to do or not do. I do read the comments. There's not that many, so I read and respond to all of them, either in the comment section below or in a video following, you know, at some point. But yeah, that's about it. I do want to, if you're here for just my cross stitch, we're done. You may leave, and I will see you next week, hopefully. And usually I, you know, drop these out at 2 o'clock Central U.S. time. So if you're able to watch it, fantastic. It's not a lot. Anyway, that's it. I have a little bit of content that is not cross stitching if you want to just hang out for a minute or two and look at what I've got going on. I do diamond art, and I had gotten this project and I mentioned it to you guys a little while ago, and then I haven't brought it back because I haven't really had a chance to work on it. I have now. There is no before picture because I just showed you the mat, you know, the picture itself, but I hadn't done any work on it. And now here we go. This is a maker, this is from Michael's, and it's a Maker Market diamond art, and the eyes glow in the dark, will glow in the dark when I'm done. But I started at the bottom, and there's actually some decent detail in this for this size. I would hope for this size there would be some. Pretty simplistic. There's about 10 colors in here, 12 colors in the whole thing. But yeah, so once I get a chance to actually do something with this, it will really work itself up. I do not have another, well, I have one more diamond art in the wings that was given to me by my son and my son and my daughter-in-law when I had my combination birthday, Mother's Day. It happens every 4 years. It's not a big deal. They gave me one diamond art for my birthday and one diamond art for Mother's Day. I've already done one, which was the gnome with the mushrooms. So I got that one done. You've seen that one, and now I've got this. The other one is a house. Not normally my normal thing, but you know, not usually my normal thing, but I will do it because it was given to me as a gift. I do things like that. So, that being that, let me put this away so I don't forget it. I do not think I have anything else. I will be leaving just links to, pardon me, Darcy's Etsy shop, the Witchy Stitcher Meg's shop, the website for Modern Folk Embroidery, Jacob's site, and for the website for Long Dog Samplers. They have their own websites. So I will do those. Actually, the Witchy Stitcher has her own site too, but she also has sells some things on Etsy. So I don't know if the witchystitcher.com is part of the Etsy site or if it's her own, but either way, I think you can get them from either one. I get them from her actual site. So eventually, from what Darcy is saying, he's going to have his own site and leave Etsy. But right now, he's staying put and working on the website as he has a chance. So I would go. I strongly encourage you guys to go and see his most recent video. And see where he's at with things, and he's going to go on a little bit of a rant, but you don't have to worry about the F-bomb too much. He likes to use that, but you know, to each his own. And I just love watching him no matter what, even when he's ranting about things. So yeah, that's going to be it for me this week. We're at the 31-minute mark so far, so, you know, do the usual if you want to or not, and I will see you guys next week on the flip side. Bye!